What if I told you that there is one AI agent which can pick up the calls on WhatsApp for all the international clients? This applies to all the businesses such as Airbnb, hotel, luxury spa and resort, and even the therapist. Let me show you what I built. So this is a WhatsApp AI agent which I have created. I will give them a call on WhatsApp. Put it on speaker.
Hello there, this is Sophia. How can I help today?
Hi, I would like to get an appointment for tomorrow.
Great. Please tell me the specific time you need the appointment.
So I need tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Please provide your full name and the best phone number to reach you.
My full name is Mark Zuckerberg and best phone number is 647-588-6997.
Thank you. I'll check availability for tomorrow at 3 p.m. now. Your appointment is booked for tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Bye. So you saw how this AI agent has booked me in the call. Let me just verify the same information on my calendar. Yep, you see there's 3 p.m. calendar slot already booked. Now let me show you how I did it. So first and foremost thing, we'll be doing a purchase of a Twilio phone number, which will be used for connecting to the WhatsApp inside the business.facebook.com. And then we'll be activating the calls. And then we'll be doing a SIP trunking for the TWML application, which is a Twilio markup language. You don't have to worry about it. I'll walk you through it. So let's go to the reasons that we need it. So all the international hotel chains who are offering services, it will be very beneficial for them. What if I'm traveling and I want to reach out to the hotel, but I don't have a SIM card, right? I will just reach out to the hotel, WhatsApp AI call, and which will be picked up in any minute, like you saw in the video. In this way, we'll be able to get global accessibility no matter what the country is, and timely responses, personalized services. And this is also for a luxury hotel chain, enhancing customer service, local concierge assistance, amenity request, late check-in coordination, and transfers as well. It is also useful for people who are traveling abroad and they have an insurance agent who has set up this WhatsApp AI assistant, and then they want to get in touch with them. If something happens to your loved ones, it is very easy for you to actually reach out to your insurance provider who has already set up this WhatsApp AI assistant. So now let me walk you through what we'll be doing. So first and foremost, we'll be going to console.twilio.com. We'll be purchasing a telephone number from Twilio. If this is your first time, I will highly recommend to make an account. Twilio offers like $10-15 of credit for your first trial. You have to go into phone numbers, manage by a number. Based on wherever your business is located, just put in that country and that it will be provided. For me, it's Canada. I'll do a search. Once it's coming up, this is what I want. I'll purchase a WhatsApp phone number. Okay, so now this is the thing. Since my business is already registered with Twilio, Twilio is very comfortable of providing me any number I want. Otherwise, there will be an A2P 10 DLC registration. In simple terms, it means that Twilio needs to verify that it's really you. So you have to actually submit the documentation and websites and things like that. It's on their checklist. You can find videos based on that. But I will highly recommend that you register your business with Twilio so they are able to give out the numbers to you. Once you buy a phone number, it will look something like this. And then what we have to do in this one, once the phone number is purchased, what all you have to now do is go into the messaging, senders, WhatsApp senders. And then in this WhatsApp sender, you have to create a new sender. Like in this one, we have to select the phone number which we just purchased. Once the purchase phone number is here, you can also use your own phone number, but make sure, so whenever you are using this phone number into a WhatsApp AI sender, the SMS and the call feature will not be working for that specific phone number. Now, with this Twilio phone number I have activated, I will use this and click on continue. And since it says that I have already an account with Twilio and WhatsApp connected, I won't be able to do it. But next step is to link your WhatsApp business account. In this one, what I will suggest before clicking that, it's better to go to business.facebook.com. You will have to log into your business account. Once the business account is registered, you have to first verify that your business on facebook.com. Business.facebook.com are very strict with their rules. So if everything is right, it will take around 24 to 48 hours for your business to get verified. Once your business is verified, you have to go into the settings, WhatsApp account, click on the WhatsApp profile that you have created. For example, Elevate Business AI Solutions. So in this one, what I have done, I have provided my credit card and everything. You can do it. It's very simple to do it. Once verified by the facebook.com, now the next step is to make sure that we also sync up the business.facebook.com account on twilio.com. So if you click on continue with Facebook, it will pop up a window and it will ask you continue as your username. If I continue as my username, it will connect to your Twilio account. It will get started. And then you have to select your own business. Click on the business portfolio. Now you have to click on the business portfolio and then you have to click on the next button. Once you click on the next button, you will be asked to provide the number that you want to use it for the WhatsApp AI assistant. And in this one, I have also connected with the phone number which I want to use it for my WhatsApp. And I won't be showing you after this because I don't want to wake up the dragon and ban my account for some reason. So it's a simple process. Now you have to just click on next and answer the question, whatever facebook.com asks. Okay, so now facebook.com is looking at your business account and assuming that you are bringing in this Twilio phone number. This Twilio phone number needs to be verified by facebook.com. It will take around 24 hours for facebook.com to understand that you are bringing a Twilio phone number which you want to use on WhatsApp. Facebook.com is very strict with all the rules. Fingers crossed, if everything is correct, they will approve your phone number and will link it to the account which you selected on the WhatsApp business profile. Now, once that is done, all you have to do is go to WhatsApp sender's account. Now you will see something like this, and the sender status should be online. So at this stage, if you are seeing a sender status as pending, then it will be soon approved and it will be making it online. Once online, now you have to click on your WhatsApp business account ID. Once it is, if you click on it, we are on the stage of activating the calls. So we have done purchasing the Twilio phone number, connecting to the WhatsApp, and we are activating the calls. So by default, this specific account is not set up as a call. So what you have to do is you have to go inside so before that, if you are approved, you will see some balloons. That means your account is now approved and you can now send 1000 new conversations per day on each phone number. Now you have to click on the phone number that you have purchased. Then you have to go back on calls. Now select the phone number which you just purchased. Go to calls. Go to allow voice calls. This will be off in your situation if this is your first time. Once you put it on, what will happen, and you can change your hours based on your availability so that this call feature will only work between these hours. What you have to do is in this feature, this voice call button will now be activated for your WhatsApp business account. What we have accomplished until now is this. So we have purchased a phone number, we have connected to the WhatsApp account under our business.facebook.com. We have activated the calls. So we have to configure a TWIML application. So now what we'll do is we have to make sure that this WhatsApp number, which we have now activated, we have to now make sure that whoever calls that phone number on WhatsApp, it bounces to the retail AI agent. And the only way I have found it is that we have to let WhatsApp know that you have to pass it through the TWIML application, and TWIML application has to pass it to the Anytone account, and Anytone will indirectly call retail agent. It seems very complicated, but it's really not. So now our next step is to go and select TWIML app. In a very simple layman terms, what we are doing is we are using Twilio's in-house product, which is TWIML app, so that it can communicate to any of the third-party applications. So TWIML is like the gatekeeper to communicate with anyone who is trying to enter the house or exit the house, right? So what I have done is created 2 Twilio apps. You can do one thing. You can create a TWIML app. You can put a name, for example, WhatsApp Vs3, and then this request URL. So this request URL will be nothing but an Anytone workflow URL. So in this one, what we'll do is we'll go to Anytone workflow. I'll click on webhook, right? This webhook, production URL, copy, make sure it's a post URL. And whenever it says respond immediately, you just have to make sure that it is using respond to webhook node. And then you have to also make sure that it is connecting to retail. So now we'll do is HTTP request. Okay. So once we have done that, in this one, what we'll do is we'll be communicating with retail AI agent. In order to do that, we have to go to the documentation of retail AI, create a phone call. So what you have to do is you have to create a request to this URL, copy, and then you can just go into the import call, just paste it. Once you paste it, it will import everything. You don't have to do anything about it. The other thing that you have to make sure, you have to go into the retail account. You have to get your API key. So dashboard, there are only two things that you need to get it. So first thing that you have to get is the agent ID. And the second one, the API key, you will be able to get it right there. Once you get that, you have to replace. Once you get that, so you will have something like this. So I have configured everything according to my own requirement. This is the agent ID which I will be using. And this is the bearer key which I have used. What the other way of doing this is that we can also make it more secure by adding a header authorization. So no one in the world can do it. It's only you who can trigger it. And it's much more safe and secure. What you have to do is you have to click on generic auth type as header. You have to click on edit. You have to click on whatever name you want to give. You can give it to them without any spaces. And then click on and say the word bearer space, and then use bearer space and whatever the API key you have created inside Retail AI dashboard, you have to just paste it right there. After you do that, it will look something like this, right? And then in the respond webhook, what you have to do is, this is the only piece of code which you will be able to find it. So what you have to do is we have to communicate from Twilio to N10 and from N10 to retail. So what we are trying to do is, so if you go to custom telephony, right? So you will be able to find out the URI for SIP trunking. It's nothing but you're letting the Twilio or WhatsApp account know that you have to send all the calls that you're receiving to this specific SIP URI. So this is the SIP URI which you have to use and paste it right here. So you see over here, what you have to do is, it says the call ID. So now N10 and retail works a little bit different. You have to communicate to retail AI agent eventually, right? So what you have to do is then you have to make sure that you are passing curly braces to communicate from N to retail AI agent, right? So when you say this ID, it will respond back to the retail AI agent. So when you put curly bracket JSON.call ID, you will be able to respond back with the webhook node which you have set up at the very end. Now you will be wondering where I'm getting this from. So you will be getting that from programmable voice. Actually, okay. So once you have confirmed all of this, we have to copy this URL and go back to Twilio. You have to paste it right here. Make sure it's HTTP post and just create it. Once you have created it, it will look something like this. So my URI looks like this. Once I get a URI, now what we are trying to do with this is whoever is calling on WhatsApp, send it through the Twim app to N10 account. I hope this gets cleared. Once it is inside the N10, we are letting the N10 know that whatever calls you are getting over here, you have to now bounce it back to the retail agent. So what we have covered until now is WhatsApp uses Twiml application to send it to the N10 account, but in the N10 we are verifying that whatever you are receiving, just pass it to the retail AI agent. So what we have done is we have verified all the API key which we used and all the agent ID which we used, and then we are sending that call to the retail AI agent. And in the respond to webhook, so this is the correct response body that is needed from Twilio. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to go to twilio.com and then search for programmable voice SIP. it will take you to this specific page. And in the left side, if you see, there is a page called Programmable Voice SIP. And in that, we are going into the outbound receiving SIP from Twilio. So at the end of the day, what we want is the account which we have got the webhook in. We have to now connect that webhook to the Twilio account. Now we'll use this specific code in this webhook. So if you go to respond to webhook, the last node in your N10, respond to webhook text, and in this XML version, you are doing SIP, JSON, and you can just copy this or just pause the video right now to understand what I have done. I have copied this whole paragraph from the Twilio account, and I have copied this whole thing from Retail AI dashboard. So now, once this all is connected, you're officially done. Like, you just have to connect the call again and make sure it's connected. So I'll do one more call again just to show you. So this is the business account. I'm calling speakerphone.
Hello there, this is Sophia. May I know who I have the pleasure of speaking with today?
Hi, Sophia. I wanted to get an appointment for tomorrow.
Great. Please tell me the specific time you prefer for the appointment tomorrow.
How about somewhere between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m.?
Thanks. Who is this appointment?
It is for myself. My name is Pranav.
Got it. What's the best phone number to reach you at, Pranav?
It's 555-666-7878.
Yeah, thank you. Please hold while I check availability for tomorrow between 6 p.m. and 7. Your appointment is booked for tomorrow between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Please bring any illustration photos.
So this was because I had set it up for a hair salon, and this is for that specific agent. But you can customize it in any way you want: insurance, hotels, Airbnbs, and stuff like that. There will be always a person who will be sitting there for each and every customer that walks into your business. This is really cool and this is really powerful. I hope you got great knowledge out of this video. I hope to see you in my next